If you ask the average person to describe the people in the Bible, most would imagine pale-skinned individuals in flowing robes. But that image doesn't match the reality of Scripture. Some of the most powerful figures in the Bible were black or had African ancestry. Let's take a look at a few of them. Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. In Genesis 10:8-12, we meet Nimrod, one of the first great rulers in history. The Bible calls him a mighty hunter before the Lord, and he established some of the earliest civilizations, including Babylon and Nineveh. But what most people don't realize is that Nimrod was the grandson of Ham, whose descendants settled in Africa. That means Nimrod was of African descent. Nimrod's legacy is proof that black people were present at the very beginning of world history, leading nations and building civilizations. Yet, his African heritage is rarely discussed. Moses' Ethiopian wife. One of the clearest examples of race in the Bible is found in Numbers 12:1, where Moses' own family criticizes him for marrying an Ethiopian woman. Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. In response, God rebuked Miriam and Aaron, and as a punishment, he struck Miriam with leprosy, making her skin white as snow. Numbers 12:10. That's a powerful moment. God himself stood up against discrimination. He made it clear that judging someone by their race or ethnicity is completely against his will. The Queen of Sheba. One of the most famous black women in the Bible is the Queen of Sheba, who traveled to meet King Solomon, 1 Kings 10:1-13. She came from a wealthy African kingdom, most likely Ethiopia or Yemen, and she was highly intelligent and wise. When she met Solomon, she asked him difficult questions and left impressed with his wisdom. But here's something many don't know. Ethiopian tradition holds that she and Solomon had a son, Menelik I, who became the first emperor of Ethiopia. This means that Ethiopia's royal lineage is connected to the house of David, Simon of Cyrene, the man who carried Jesus' cross. As Jesus was on his way to be crucified, the Roman soldiers forced a man named Simon of Cyrene to carry his cross.